Hello, sourcers and recruiters out there. Tony Steeman here, Senior Sourcing Recruiter at Pinstripe Talent, and I'm here with another video blog showing off some tips and tricks on the best sourcing tactics in the industry. Now, as you know, Facebook Graph Search has been released in beta, and if you are lucky enough, like I was, to sign up early, you already have access over the weekend here to the search bar in Facebook, or the graph search as they're calling it. So as you can see, this blue bar up here, and I apologize for all my personal Facebook stuff here, but there's no really other way to show off this tool. So I have this graph search bar up here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And I just wanted to do this quick video blog to show off how this tool will be beneficial for us in the recruiting world. And I do want to remind you, it is in beta phase, and so you can expect some changes. And this tool really represents what I really do love about sourcing, and that's the opportunity to explore and learn from each other as we experiment with a new tool and find new ways to connect our candidates to better serve our clients. So the goal here, I think, is networking, at least so far. And so I found some cool ways to go ahead and search this. As you see, they give some suggestions, and this is not an exhaustive list, but some things you can type in. And so if you just put simply like my friends, it starts to pull up different things on my friends and autofills, almost like the new Google search. So it's pretty neat that way. But I found that the simpler you search is the better for connecting with candidates. So let's go ahead and just search by people who are process engineers. So my client deals a lot with process engineers. This is just for an example. You can do people who are process engineers. And as you can see, it pulls back not only people in your network, but people outside of your network as well. And so you can see here, process engineer, process engineer, process engineer. And so it's already doing way better than you could ever do with Facebook before to pull back people with certain job titles, process engineers. So there's just a lot of them on here, and that's really neat how that works. So that's one way I found. The other way is to search by company titles, and this would be beneficial if we're looking at competitors. So people who work at Owens Corning. And autofills, you see the building materials industry. And as it's searching here, it begins to pull people back. Now, as Facebook continues to get larger and larger, you really begin to see all sorts of different ways that people are incorporating their jobs into their profile. So we have works at Owens Corning, Owens Corning, Owens Corning, Owens Corning. So it's really amazing. So far the search is working really well when you keep it simple. You can even combine the two. People who work as engineers at Owens Corning. Sometimes your results won't be great, but there we go. Engineer at Owens Corning, engineer at Owens Corning, engineer at Owens Corning. So it's really, really neat how that works. I haven't experimented much with pages, but I don't really know how that would work, but it's just fun to try it out. Pages liked by Engineer World members. So you can see how it's just amazing how it expands out to the entire Facebook network. So some people who are also like Engineering World also like some of these different pages. So it can give you new groups to network with and things like that. So it's really neat how this works, and I'm excited about the potential for this and how you use it. And one last thing I want to talk about before I close out this video blog is making sure that you use best practices when contacting these candidates on Facebook. Facebook is a lot different from LinkedIn. LinkedIn is created to be a professional network, so you don't want to create you know, sometimes on LinkedIn you can go right after a candidate and send them a message saying apply for this job and things like that. But with Facebook, it's a lot more personal. People are setting up these accounts to stay in touch with their friends and family, not necessarily for recruiting. And so I just want to encourage you all to use best practices when contacting people. I recommend not spamming people about jobs. I recommend using simple messages more from a networking approach than for anything else. And so what I've done is created, as you see here on my panel, an actual professional Facebook page that people can go to and like. And now this talks about all of my interests, not just recruiting, but all my interests, but I also have my client jobs listed on here that candidates can go to. And these are some of the hot positions that we have open right now with one of my clients. And so you can just simply go there, list out your jobs, and I post, general things that I might not put on my personal Facebook page, career opportunities, some certain things that my client participates in, and people can go here and like my page. And so what I might do is when I find a process engineer at a competitor, I'll go out and I'll send them a message saying, hey, I'm a recruiter. I just would like to do some networking with you. If you're ever in the market, I have this page that highlights some of my clients' positions. Just kind of invite them to stay in the network, and that's really what you want to do as a best practice. Now, this is all brand new, and so I'm excited to hear what all of you can come up with as well. So please leave comments in the video and the blog and explain some of your best practices for Facebook's new graph search. But I hope this blog has been helpful. Make sure you like my Facebook page. There's the address up there. And then also subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. Have a great day.